Now on Sunrise, driving recklessly, authorities say, and advertising it to the world. Why the man behind these viral videos was the one who ended up calling police. Plus, 3 years after a fire, how a small town's only grocery store is now making a comeback. Your news starts now. Good morning, and thanks for getting up with us on this Saturday morning. I'm Libby Dowsett. We will get to your headlines in just a minute. But first, let's check in with Daisy Caballero with a first look at your forecast.
Did you enjoy yesterday, Libby?
Oh, it is so beautiful out there.
So beautiful, and it was incredibly warm. Let's talk about that very, very briefly. We hit 79 degrees in the Rose City yesterday. Yeah, I know. We were seeing a lot of sunshine and those warm conditions all week long. And the change has officially arrived. Looking at this new system that is going to be quickly lived, of course, really just going to be lasting for a few hours this morning, if that, maybe half an hour. But of course, you can see that front kind of pushing through, bringing some showers to the Oregon coast and up and down the I-5 corridor. But zooming in a little bit closer to the Rose City, yeah, we're currently seeing some showers in some areas, of course. And that's that icon, 53 degrees in the Rose City. Last check out at PDX, winds coming out from the south at right about 3 miles an hour. The rest of your current temperatures, 51 degrees over in Hillsborough, also for Tigard, 54 down in Sherwood. And looking at the state capitol, 51 degrees as well. And looking at your weekend at a glance, yes, we're expecting to see some showers throughout the weekend. For tomorrow, which is Easter, it's going to be the coolest day of the week, a temperature of 56, but there is a warm-up, Libby. I'll tell you how warm coming up.
Thank you, Daisy. A man who's been posting videos of himself driving on the shoulder of highways, hanging out his window and off-roading through parks has finally been arrested. His videos have spread quickly online during the past few weeks, with many concerned he was going to hurt someone. We learned it was actually the driver himself who called police to report someone else had sideswiped him. Catherine Cook talked to witnesses who saw the whole thing unfold.
The guy driving this truck is Oscar Burell Jr. For weeks, police say he's been posting these videos of himself on social media, driving recklessly and pulling other dangerous stunts like driving through this park.
When I watched the videos, I was shocked that he didn't crash.
PPB's traffic division launched an investigation and arrested Burell Friday morning after police say he called them.
He called 911 saying that he was the victim of a hit and run.
It happened near Southeast 37th and Hawthorne.
He stopped in the middle of the road, basically double parked.
Nick Brown owns Nick's famous Coney Island across the street. He says Burell went into this resale store to drop off some clothes. The sign on Burell's truck tells drivers to go around.
Another guy pulled up behind him, got angry about that. The guy behind him went and just grabbed his keys out of his truck and left.
As we're checking him in, he notices that somebody's going into his truck, so he runs out to kind of like fight him off.
Levi Lovato works at the resale store. He says Burell is a regular here and watched as he tried to get his keys back from the guy.
He chases him down to his truck and starts beating on the window, and then goes back over to his truck and then kind of gets sideswiped as the other guy was leaving.
This security image shows the truck Lovato says swiped Burell.
They are still investigating the hit and run that he's reporting, but because of the fact that we had probable cause to arrest him for his crimes, he was taken into custody.
Police towed Burell's truck as evidence. He was booked on reckless driving, first-degree criminal mischief, and recklessly endangering another person. Despite all of that, Burell's friend, Michael Stewart, says he's a good guy.
And he stands up for anyone who's focused or dealing with any type of trauma or trouble within his vicinity.
But police say their biggest concern is public safety.
When you're hanging out of a moving vehicle on the freeway, if you're in a crash, I mean, that's almost for sure going to be a fatality.
And Burell was released from jail last night and now awaits court date. Police are still investigating the case. They're asking anyone who witnessed his stunts, especially if they have dash cam video, to reach out to them. Portland police will be out in full force this weekend looking for street racers. PPB says they received a tip about 2 planned street takeover events that are expected to draw people from around the region. Police warn under Oregon law, cars used in illegal street racing may be forfeited and drivers can face hefty fines and jail time. No word on exactly where the racers plan to show up. We are hearing from concerned parents at Silverton High after the district canceled classes out of an abundance of caution because of a threat that was made Thursday. And it's at least the second threat in less than a week. Last Friday, reports of a possible shooter on campus prompted a lockdown as officers swept the school one classroom at a time. Parents we talked to say it's frustrating, though they understand the district's decision.
I think being a parent, in the pit of my stomach, it just takes you back to last week. Like it's unsettling, but like I said, I think there's something in staying calm and not borrowing worry and not giving in to those threats. Like that is not this community.
Silverton police say the swatting threats were isolated to the high school. Officers are still investigating. New this morning, parents in Canby are seeking more answers about a potential threat in their school district, which involved an alleged hit list. The Canby School District Communications Director telling KGW some students at the high school reported a potential threat on April 9th. Principal Carrie Sloan sent a letter home to families that night saying in part, quote, police have confirmed there is no imminent safety risk or concern about having students on campus. The letter also said we understand situations like this can cause concern and that students may experience a range of emotions, but we want to assure you and your students that all necessary safety protocols are being closely followed. A parent we spoke to said they received a call from the school district informing them their child was on the so-called hit list. They said no one has informed them whether that suspected student is back in school. It has now been 3 years since a fire destroyed the only grocery store in the southwest Washington town of Toutle. But you may say its owners and the community around them never gave up. Instead, they kept moving forward together. Devin Haskins has their story of renewal.
10 miles off I-5 in Toutle, Washington.
This is our place, and we've been waiting and patiently.
Hello, nice
Hello,
to see you.
welcome back.
This is my first time back. So.
Drew's Grocery is all abuzz.
Yes.
This is like downtown Freddie Brown right here. This is it.
A new store
Gotta find a tomato.
with just over 10,000 square feet of new space.
Yes, we finally have room for variety.
And of course, the best tomatoes. A couple of those.
Giving shoppers like Larry Cox
Oh yeah, this is the best.
a reason to stop in.
Oh yeah, this is your all-in-one, all-stop shopping center for Toutle. Right here, the Crusher. And they actually have Merlot, they have Crusher
Drew's
Merlot.
customers are blown away by what's inside.
It's completely full, the shelves are full. I kind of like the creamy stuff. It's outstanding.
And it's not just the groceries, it's also the food that's drawing them in.
They make the best cheeseburgers also, besides their chicken and everything.
Drew's Grocery Store has been around for nearly 90 years. It is the only store within 22 miles. So to say this is just a grocery store is an understatement. It is a vital piece to this community.
With its vaulted ceilings and exposed timber beams, the new space feels bigger, but still familiar.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
A hometown store built by a family over 85 years ago and held up by the community that has stood behind it, even in the worst of times. It's a date owner Greg Drew won't forget.
Just a little over 3 years. March 9th was the 3rd year anniversary, so just over 3 years.
3 years ago, Drew's Grocery caught fire, a faulty electrical wire to blame. Instead of closing, they crammed everything inside a double-wide construction trailer and kept serving. On Wednesday,
You know, you can push a cart finally and pass by other customers, and
they opened their doors and arms.
it's so nice.
Julie Cox is Greg Drew's daughter and the store's fourth-generation manager.
We never even imagined what Wednesday would be like when we did the soft opening, and it was unbelievable.
You see, it's more than a store.
This is family. It's family. It's what it is.
Oh, I am loving the new store.
A community that they never forgot, and one that has never forgot them.
The community is not customers, they are family. And it's like our whole family is whole again.
A store that fell in the ashes, rising again.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
They just make us feel like we're the heart of the community.
In Toutle, Devin Haskins, KGW News.